It's your birthday, it's your birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Another big year is finally here. Happy birthday to you. It's your birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Another big year is finally here. Happy birthday to you.
Hey, we're recording now. No, so Pepsi's not allowed to use like Coca-Cola in their commercials for copywritten reasons and they're not allowed to speak badly about their competitors in commercials. So I would feel like that would be the same aspect if you had copywritten music.
Yeah, but that's because
if you're reviewing it, like you said, then what if there's possibility of getting a bad review to something? Then isn't that?
I think with Coke and Pepsi, it's because they're similar companies, and that would be them like trashing each other.
What are you guys talking about?
I don't know.
Going down a rabbit hole, folks.
We're talking about.
Shut up.
Let's not talk about what.
Let's talk
copywritten
about
music.
Hey, real quick, what's fuck, y'all?
What's fuck,
oh,
babies?
What's good?
We're back.
What's fucked?
That's an intro.
Episode 6, I think.
Nah, 7 though.
7?
No, yeah, it was good. It was close though.
Is it 6 or 7?
You're
It's
one
seven,
number
seven.
off.
Episode 7.
Woo!
We're here.
We got a special guest.
We have a guest for the first time ever. Here he is.
Oh, hey.
You know him.
Was
you
that
love
my
him.
time? Was that my turn to talk right there?
Yes.
Oh,
Sure.
God, I'm doing great at
We
this
got
so
Rob
far.
Habermann on the show today, guys.
What's going on, guys? How
Rob
we doing?
Habermann of the Bitterman Podcast is here.
Coming right at you here. Oh, God, I just spilled something.
Off to a
I'm
hot
doing
start.
great. Doing fantastic.
What's up,
right
Rob?
now. Not too much, man. How you guys doing?
We're living.
Living the dream.
I like the setup you guys got in here right
Dude,
now.
thanks. It's tight, right?
Yeah, I like it's like, cramps.
It's all borrowed.
It's crazy.
I built it with my bare hands.
We're in
Your
that 3
bare
birthday
hand?
studio.
Yeah.
3 birthdays.
But we're living
I like it
episode
right now.
7. We're going to do it big, because we got to impress you, Rob.
I mean, I would be really disappointed if you didn't. So thank you.
I
for
feel like if
attempting.
we don't give our best, then I failed you.
Yeah.
well,
I
I'm not
want-
going to give my
I
best
agree.
unless you give your best.
I want
so.
you to leave here and just cry.
Yeah, that's kind of
Like
what I
a
was
good,
aiming
like
for.
a good cry, or
Yeah, like healthy.
a man's cry.
A man's cry.
Dude.
Referencing your old podcast.
Wow.
Yes.
So conceited.
I like the throwbacks for that. That's very nice.
TBT.
Dude, can I just right out the gate, can I just jump onto something that fucking I don't understand?
Hell yeah.
Of course.
So,
Jeez.
in New Jersey and in a lot of places yesterday, it rained really bad, okay?
Right.
So bad. And if you're listening to this, you probably have a Facebook account.
True.
I do not.
So I was on You don't?
Unfortunately, I
For
do.
6 years, I have not had a Facebook account.
Holy
Rob's
shit.
probably one of my only friends that doesn't have a Facebook account.
I
Yo.
say it like it's my AA chip. Like 6 years off the book.
Yo, for real, respect.
Thank you.
Keep going.
I'm
Sick.
I'm continuing to go with it, but I have feel more like lately that I need to kind of go back to it now because I'm getting married now and I'm trying to reach out to people a little bit more. Like I just put myself on Instagram a few months ago,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I had
yeah.
never been on that since the time it was created.
Instagram's okay though. Facebook's a whole.
You know what's
fucking
cool?
can of worms.
You know what's cool? How's telling a story? Got
And then I just
sidetracked.
interrupted you. I'm sorry.
got hijacked from me.
So Facebook.
But all I wanted to say was, can people not mark themselves as okay in the flooding of New Jersey?
Actually, I really cared about those people that I haven't seen since high school.
Yeah, no, for real. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I mean,
I had like 9. Every time it fucking went off, I couldn't believe another person was like, guys, I'm okay in the flood. I was okay.
I'm dry.
First of all, it rained a lot.
That's something you do in Florida.
my shoes,
yeah,
my shoes,
right?
my
Because-
shoes right now, they're dry.
Dry.
Me too.
It's
I have
okay.
dry shoes.
Sun's out.
Yeah.
Sun's out, guns
Suns
out.
guns,
Baby.
funds.
But
No,
that's
but-
it. I
but
was so
think-
mad, dude.
I think about places where there's like way worse natural disasters, like there's earthquakes or there's like worse flooding or like hurricanes. Then it's like okay.
It's just an attention grabber. Like people just
Well,
want to
no.
be like, I'm fine.
Sometimes there's serious reasons to be like, you're like, oh, good, they're okay.
But not yesterday. It just
Yeah.
fucking rained a lot.
I forget the comedian that said this, but he has a bit about. I think it's John Mulaney
Just
who has a bit about this. Who says like whenever there's like say a celebrity dies and people post a status on Facebook, be like,
God.
prayer sent. I feel so
Yeah.
terrible
Thoughts
about
and
this.
prayers.
That's essentially that person be like, don't forget about me.
Yeah, it's true.
During
It's
this
true.
terrible tragedy.
We're all just selfish, dude.
Yeah.
I hate
What
that
is
shit.
that?
The last celebrity that I genuinely felt upset for was Robin Williams.
Do you know that was 4 years ago now?
That's crazy.
Isn't that seemed like it just happened too?
Whoa.
The genie, dude.
Dude, it just got the vibe in here.
It just dropped.
It
Just
felt
got
like-
so real.
It feels
Dude,
like
we
Robin
miss
Williams
him.
now.
We miss him, dude.
But
Did
no.
you rub my lamp? Did you wake me up? Did you bring me here? For real,
I
miss
miss that man.
Miss you, Robin.
We all do.
Robbie Williams.
But seriously, that's the only one that I genuinely felt any. I don't want to say
Yeah.
remorse.
I
But
don't-
I genuinely felt.
Not that
upset
I don't
about that.
care about the
Right.
people, but like we don't know them. But
Wait, how did we get into this? We were talking about people being selfish on the internet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still what we're talking about.
But like Robin Williams, how is that?
Here's the deal: if you're lost as to how we get on the fucked up things that we get on, you shouldn't be sitting
shouldn't
here
be
right now.
here.
Yeah.
I
mean,
do that constantly.
Rob's
on my
got it.
podcast,
We were
so-
we were talking about when people comment on Facebook about
Yeah.
how celebrities die and that they're super remorseful and
Oh, and they make it.
They're
Oh wait,
very-
it's
they're
like
very upset.
the Anthony Jeselnik special.
Jamie's back.
What does he say?
That's who it was.
What's
I think
the?
it was
It's
Anthony
Jeselnik.
Yeah.
What's the name of that special?
Oh man, you pointing
It's
at
like,
me like I know.
thoughts
but
and
I don't.
prayers. Thoughts and
There you
prayers.
go.
There you
It's
go.
when anything in the world happens and they're like, dude,
Yeah.
like I don't know, like this is really affecting me, and like
I can't sleep anymore.
I can't sleep, and like I just want you guys to know like how bad this hurts all the time, and like I know Robin Williams is dead, but like this is about me now. This is my show.
Yeah, ready?
Now it's fucked
Are
up.
you about to put on some Robin Williams for us?
I was gonna do something.
So
This
Mrs.
is
Doubtfire?
This is Jamie. Ready? That was Jamie logging back into the fucking podcast. Hey,
guys.
Jamie, welcome the fuck back, dude.
Hey guys,
YouTube
Jamie had his
AOL
idol
sounds.
message on.
seriously though, social media and all that shit, and people like making everything about themselves, like
kids.
we're all fucking idiots now.
It's changed so much, like compared to like what it was 10 years ago now. Like
Yeah.
I was talking to a friend about this the other day. Do you remember like AOL Instant Messenger?
Yeah.
Like that was my shit back
Clearly.
in the day. Like
Hell
I
yeah.
used to do that all the time. And
Yeah.
I remember putting up like I'm away messages, and like people would put up lyrics to their favorite song. Or,
Yo,
like,
I was all about
some
that.
inspirational.
I always
quote.
felt like super. I always felt poor, like like a poor kid, because there was these friends I had that had the smartphones before, like there were smartphones, and it would show that they were on AIM
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
on their phone, and I was like, whoa, that's
Oh,
probably
yeah.
so
When people-
expensive.
That's
people had the
right.
Blackberries.
And I was like, holy shit, how do they? That's probably like cost so much.
I got a great story.
Probably did.
I got a great story about
Probably
my first smartphone.
Let's hear it.
That I ever had. So, technically, my first smartphone was a BlackBerry. That was like when they were first coming out. Like, you remember the ones with the buttons all in the front of them, and it had
Yeah.
the little like
the circle,
cursor.
the
Yeah.
circle scroll.
Yeah,
With
it
the
was-
charger port.
I think it was
that
like
one?
the Curve. I forget exactly which one it was.
That
BlackBerry,
sounds right.
BlackBerry Curve, BlackBerry Pearl, BlackBerry.
I had the one that was like a button screen too. When that
Yeah,
came
yeah,
out,
yeah.
like
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
screen was a button.
Fuck,
for
I
it.
should know what it's called.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't, because you're
You
Mr.
suck.
Tech. Yeah. But anyway, so when I got my first BlackBerry, I had it for about a week before it got broken and completely destroyed. I went to a party at TCNJ. I was about 18 at the time, my freshman year at college. And I went to a party and got way too drunk that night. And we were playing War Pong. So I don't know if you've ever played that before. You set up 3 people on each side, but they both have 3 cups in
Oh,
front of
yeah.
them.
Oh, yeah.
And you just play Pong really, really quickly.
Yeah.
Whatever team wins, you don't have to chug.
It's a
the
worse
other team-
version
Yeah.
of beer pong.
It's
Yeah.
like the worst version ever made. And we were
Yeah,
playing
fuck
that
that.
with Steel Reserve and all that. And
Oh,
the cups.
oh.
Just,
What is
we
that?
were going hard back then.
Steel
So
Reserve is
What is
like
that?
Steel Reserve literally is like drinking nickels. It
It's-
tastes like you're sucking on
it's
iron.
the
Never heard
highest
it described that way.
alcohol content for malt liquor that they have.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I believe so,
It's
but I've been known
disgusting.
to be wrong about
That's
things.
awful.
So I'm drinking this all night, and I'm drinking jungle juice as well, just as much stuff that would inebriate me as possible.
Oh, so you probably had a great time.
Starting to feel a little, something in my stomach, so I run upstairs so I can go throw up in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
The bathroom door is locked, and I can't make it in time to like. All of a sudden, it just comes up. So as soon as the door opens, it starts coming out of me. This view. So I cover my hand. I cover my face with my hand like this. Someone throws me into the bathroom, helps me finish throwing up, and I'm like, all right, thanks, man. Like, get out. Apparently, when I covered my face, the puke sideswiped somebody in the head, and it was somebody.
Shit.
It was somebody's girlfriend, and they were fucking really pissed. And I was the only dude at the party with a beard, so I was really able to. They were really quickly able to identify who I was.
Yeah.
So my
They were
friend
like
Paul,
him.
my friend Paul comes over and is like, Rob, like some guy with a beard threw up on some guy's girlfriend.
You're like, well, I just threw up.
Was
so.
this you? Was this you? And I was like, no, man, don't worry about it. 5 minutes go by. I go back to Paul. He's like, Paul, it was me.
Here's the deal. I wasn't
Paul's
at
like-
this party, but here's the deal. What happened to you? Everyone fucking knew because you had dried puke in your beard.
Yeah.
No, they helped me.
I hate to break it to you.
That was my dead giveaway. Fuck. There's all the orange in my beard.
Caked
Shit.
on
Ew,
puke.
orange.
No, but somebody helped me clean up in the bathroom, so I thought it was good. But I was like, Paul, it was me. And Paul's like, fuck, you got to get out of here. So as soon as I say that, they recognize me. And I see a bunch of people point at me on the other side of the room. And I'm like, shit. So Paul helps me get out the back door. I just start sprinting in the middle of Trenton, just like running down the street, like
dude,
trying to
you
get
were
away.
in Trenton,
I was in
too?
Trenton. It was at TCNJ party, and they had houses in Trenton. They
no.
fucking dropped us off there. I didn't drive my car there. I got driven to TCNJ, and then they took a bus there. So I'm just running down the middle of the street in Trenton. I'm like trying to hide behind this building. I hide behind this church, and I'm like crawl.
Dude,
I'm
this-
like scurried down on the ground, like, and I have my BlackBerry.
I was gonna say, where the fuck is your
On my
BlackBerry?
BlackBerry.
You're
I'm like-
losing me, Rob.
I got my BlackBerry in my hand. It's on my side of my face, and I'm crouched down behind the building, and I'm like, Paul, what's going on? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's happening. All of a sudden, bam, smashing the side of the head. I got 5 guys on top of me, just kicking the fucking
Burgers and
shit
fries.
out of me. Just literally no punches, just all kicks.
Jesus
Only kicking me,
Christ.
kick the shit out of me. I come to like 20 minutes later because they knocked me out.
You what?
I come to. Yes, please play with that.
I'm not.
Play with his cum, dude.
Play with my come.
I didn't
to.
know if you meant to say that, so
I did.
keep
Yes,
going.
I woke.
Jesus.
I woke up out of my little mini coma that I had, and I got up, and my phone was just completely smashed
Asshole.
into pieces. So
Rest in peace.
rest in peace, BlackBerry Curve.
It's out there.
5 guys fucking kicked my ass.
Burgers and
destroyed
fries.
it. And then I somehow found my friend Paul like an hour later
Shitty
as he was
Paul.
trying to get fucking shitty Paul.
My
And
God,
fucking
dude.
somehow found him, and then we started walking down the street in middle of Trenton. A cop comes by, pulls us over, and is like, "What the fuck are you 2 white boys doing walking around Trenton by yourselves?"
Jesus Christ.
Like, and we're like, "Oh, we're lost." And he's like, "I can tell. Get in the back of the car." So the cop brought us back to TCNJ, and then we slept in my friend Paul's car in the fucking parking garage that night.
Dude, that's nuts.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you have like you were bruised up, black eye, anything, or like?
I didn't get a black eye. I had a lot of bruises on my body. My face was pretty okay because I was
Were you
like,
hungover the next day?
I guess it might have been just
sore.
all the blood in my brain from getting knocked out that I
Yeah.
might have felt, but
Nice, dude.
I survived. I'm
Yeah.
here.
You sounds like you lucked
So that was
out.
my positive BlackBerry story. For
I
you guys.
remember a traumatic experience that you actually did to me, Rob.
Oh boy,
And I'm gonna dig this up.
I can't wait.
Now that Rob's here,
Lay it on me.
I'm not gonna take a picture of it, but I have a scar on my wrist right here.
What?
Too.
I have a scar, a little.
Okay.
It's probably like the width of a staple,
Yeah.
long ways.
Okay.
Long way.
Okay. I have a scar on my wrist from Rob, this way.
Yeah,
not,
but
not the skinny way. I mean,
Yeah,
this,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Parallel.
Anyway,
Yeah.
like
I have
half
a
an
scar on
inch.
my wrist from Rob in intermediate school. I think it was 7th grade. In gym class, we were outside. I think we were playing. Well, you guys were playing flag football. I wasn't playing,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why I got the scar because I wasn't participating. I think I had the ball at one point, and I was just standing there holding it. And Rob went to go take the ball from me, and he fucking. You want to see it? You scratched me,
do.
dude.
I
Look,
scratched
right
you.
here. Look,
This is when I used to do my nails all the time.
it's light, but Rob fucking scratched me, dude, and here I am,
I'm so sorry. I had no idea that I did
Exposed.
that. Thank you for letting me know.
exposed, motherfucker.
You survived the trauma, dude.
What can I do to make this up to you? Because do you want to scratch my wrist? Because
No,
I feel
dude.
real bad about it now.
No, dude.
If Rob never came on this
Why
show,
didn't you
I
tell me
probably
when it
would have
happened?
never. I probably would have never knew that about you.
I had no idea this even happened. You never told me this before.
I'm telling you now.
And you were waiting until you had your own podcast.
I was
so you could
waiting.
expose me
This
in
was
front of
my
hundreds of
fucking
people.
plan, dude.
The title of this episode will be Habermann Exposed.
Rob scratched me.
The ex- Oh boy.
Oh,
So what is
jeez.
that?
Who knows?
Who cares?
I think it was a ghost.
Who cares?
I think
don't
it was the
care.
ghost of Rob Haberman
The
scratching
holy
your leg.
ghost.
It was the ghost of my fucking unscratched wrist.
That's a wild. That was a wild story, though. There it is. There's his initiation for us.
See that?
There
He
you
gave
go.
it. he
You drew
gave us
blood,
a fucked
baby.
up story, and
First story.
Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
Yes.
A lot of violence surrounding Rob's first appearance.
Yeah,
on the
right.
podcast.
I'm a very violent person.
You are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
I never would have thought that, though.
I know. I'm so like nice in person.
You
but,
are.
like
And modest.
no, not really.
Are you okay? How do you feel? You feel good today?
Jamie, shut up.
Since then, or
How do
just
you
in
feel?
general now?
Just in general.
Are we gonna analyze
I feel better
Rob right now?
knowing that I hurt Mike at one point. No, I'm just
Jamie
kidding. I
just-
feel
Do
horrible
you still?
about that.
Is there still like hate in your heart? You have no hate.
I never did it on purpose. That's why I feel bad. If I did it on purpose, I would have been like, ha!
You think you did do that?
That I did it on purpose?
Do you wear flags in flag football?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, no. You would wear that like belt buckle thing with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the 3 strips on it.
Okay.
I probably try to just like make you fumble the ball. I probably hit your hand.
I don't know
and
if we were on the same
scratched it.
team or not, but I was like, there's no way we're on the same team if you
It
just
definitely
scratch
doesn't
me.
sound like
It
you're
would
on
have
the
been
same
better
team.
if we were on the same team. 'Cause then
Teammates
we were both
don't scratch
really
each
wrong.
other.
Teamwork makes the dream work,
Yes.
baby.
See, if you're on the other side, then it's totally acceptable.
I'm looking down like, this guy's
Well,
on my team.
I'm
Wait,
bleeding.
My fucking wrist is bleeding right now.
Wait, I have a
Hold
question.
on.
I have a question.
What?
Were there any sports they made us play in gym class growing up that you guys actually enjoyed, other than Ryan?
Yeah.
Because I know Ryan fucking.
Dude,
loved,
I
like,
can't.
all of them.
I'm so happy you asked this question.
Yeah,
you
me
guys
too.
go ahead first.
Oh my god.
The mat ball.
Oh, that
Crab
was a
soccer?
good one. Yeah, crab soccer was fun too.
Wait, what's mat ball?
Hey, mat ball. Oh, you mean crab soccer? No, I mean
A little different.
mat ball.
What's mat ball?
Yeah, I mean
what's-
asparaguses, Jamie.
What's mat ball?
Yeah, what's mat ball?
Mat ball is just kickball, but it's mats.
Inside. Yeah.
Oh.
It's kickball inside. You'd play in the gym,
With
but
big
they-
ass wrestling mats with fucking SARS on them.
It's like
Or
10
staph
people.
infection, whatever they had.
Excuse me. Did you say SARS or stars?
Jeffrey Stars. Jeffrey Stars. No, but
So it's indoor kickball.
indoor kickball with these huge blue like foldable like mats, and it's just awesome.
The kick-
Remember that?
I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
That was
now.
fun as hell.
I know what you're talking
the real
about.
kicker about mat ball, which I really liked about, is like if you didn't want to participate, you could like just kick the ball a little bit, run to first base, and then just stand at first base for like a half hour.
Yeah, that's what
you
I
were
did.
allowed to keep standing on the
Oh,
base,
yeah.
and move
Whoa.
bases whenever you wanted.
And there,
to.
yeah, and there was like
That rings a
14
bell.
people
Do you
on
remember
first
that?
base.
Yeah.
That's why it was
exactly.
good for me. Dude. I'm not fast. I'm not good.
And the people would like try to steal a base, or something like that.
And the bases were huge.
Yeah.
So
That's a
Yeah.
good.
you have
that's a
less
good-
to run.
That's a good.
I liked that one. That was a good
class
one.
sport.
Yo, remember with the big rainbow circle? And
Yeah.
You would go under.
Yep.
And go
Oh,
real
yeah.
big high.
The big tent thing.
was
yeah.
Wait,
awesome.
they would put the crab soccer ball on that sometimes,
Yes.
and the whole class would like pop the ball.
Oh, you
up.
mean the mat ball? Or did you mean crab soccer?
No, the giant. Do you know
Okay.
what I'm talking about? Do you know what crab soccer is?
I do
think
know what
yeah,
you're talking about. It's
that
when you're on your.
sucked.
It's when you like lean back on your hands
Yeah.
and you act like a crab. That game sucked.
But it was like a giant ball.
Did
That
you?
game was
Did
so
you
much
enjoy
better.
that game?
No, it was not my favorite. It was just like the most notable, weird fucking gym class game.
It was
we
like
had.
specifically played only in gym class.
Yeah.
Like, it was better when they
Inside.
gave you the little scooters you could put on your ass and just roll
Oh
around.
my
Yeah,
God.
dude.
That's when it was clutch.
Hell
that game was
yeah.
fun.
You just blew my mind, dude.
You
It was
completely
in the-
forgot about those, didn't
Those,
you?
those
I was gonna
were,
bring that up.
Yeah, the scooters
gonna
that they
bring that
make
up.
specifically for little fucking children's butts
with
to
the
play
hole,
in gym class.
the hole in the middle, and you could shit through the middle of it.
That's what that was for, right?
Yeah.
I miss
mean, that's what I used
dodgeball.
it for.
Who?
I miss dodgeball.
They phased out dodgeball so long
They
ago.
did,
Because kids got
and it's
real
really
bitch.
unfortunate.
I know.
Because dodgeball was awesome. I remember senior year we were allowed to play dodgeball once because the gym teachers just said, "You guys are graduating,
Fuck
just
it.
fucking play dodgeball,"
Ruin each other.
and it was awesome.
That's sick.
My favorite game in gym that I literally could not wait to go to. I skipped lunch for this game. Was pickleball.
See ya.
Pickleball
I'm out.
was incredible. Pickleball is basically, for those of you that don't know, it's basically
Everybody?
big ping pong.
Big
It's like tennis, but you play inside like the lines,
pickle.
and it's exactly like ping
I'm
pong.
so lost right now with
Yeah.
what you're trying to describe.
You're
to
gonna
be
have to
honest,
sell
Ryan.
me.
It's all French to me.
So if you're standing on a tennis court,
Yep.
you know where the fault line is.
Yep.
You stand in front of that. That's
Yep.
that turns into the outline.
Oh shit.
So it's basically like ping pong.
Dude.
Okay. I still have no idea what you're talking about, but I still
Dude.
I get a
I'm
little
That's
bit
okay.
lost
There's
now.
the tennis courts at our high school were right across the street from this house, and kids used to just fucking launch tennis balls across the street,
Oh,
hitting
yeah.
the house. So
Yeah.
funny, so funny. definitely did that.
I did that
Yeah,
a
we
few
played
times.
we played a lot of tennis in high school gym. I remember there's like a whole. I felt like it was like a month where we just played tennis every fucking day. You remember that?
No, but I remember I had a gym teacher that I learned about. You know when people draw the line through the 7? When you draw the line?
Yeah.
There was a gym teacher who was like, this is how you fucking do the line in the 7.
Did he draw a line through the zeros
To
too?
you?
Yeah, he showed me. No, he
No.
didn't do the 0 lines. But
Wait,
that
so he like
has
sat
nothing
you
to do
down?
with gym class.
No, I mean it's
No,
a
he
gym
was like
teacher.
drawing shit on the board. He was like, this is the play. It was like they were talking about football or something.
What's the point of putting the line through the 7?
It doesn't look like any other numbers.
To make you think it's a 9.
Yeah.
But I've never thought a 7. I mean, if
Wait,
you draw
what?
a 7 right, it shouldn't
It's
look
just
like
to
another
confuse
number.
people.
Is this? Look, you thought this was a fucking 7?
You thought this was a 9? Ha!
Now,
you think it's a game?
Now this
you
is
think
gonna
it's a
ha-
fucking game?
dude,
That's funny.
that's how we roll, Rob.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
Give me a status report. How are we doing, Rob? How you
God.
feeling?
So I'm type B positive blood.
Sick.
I have a 98.7 degree temperature right now, I believe.
Right.
0.7.
Yeah,
Rectally.
0.7. I could tell by the decimal place.
Did you check
exactly
them?
what it is?
And your heart still full of hate?
My heart.
Rob, I meant
it's
the
so
show.
bitter.
I
It's
meant
so
the
bitter.
show. How's the show doing, Rob? How are you feeling? Are you having a good time?
I'm loving the
Good.
aspect of the show
Good.
and the way it's flowing right now. And I
You have very
appreciate
nice
everybody
shoes.
listening. Oh, thank you.
I like your shoes.
Thanks. You like my white socks that go right up to my ankle too?
Yo, Jamie's the only person I know that wears white socks in my fucking life.
You know anybody that wears specifically
again,
ankle
motherfucker.
socks?
Oh.
You think this is a game? You fucking with me, dude. Jamie used to wear white socks until we made fun of him a bunch.
Yeah, that's why I stopped wearing them.
Yeah, for sure.
Get fucked.
You now just wear shorts all the time, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do it while you
we
can.
don't see you in the tube socks anymore.
I'm a new man.
Fucking.
No,
Used to wear
dude.
tube socks.
pitted.
No,
Bring
no.
those back. I love tube socks.
No, fuck those. I was all about those quarter-length ankle socks.
That's what I'm rolling
The
with
cool
right now.
ones.
See, I can't.
I'm trying to
I can't
look-
do those.
Yeah, those.
These are like socks you have when you're 12 years old and you know you're not cool.
And you're like,
exactly
you're
it.
like, geez,
That's
I wish I
so
could kiss
true.
a little
It's a
girl."
very specific.
That's so
It's a
true.
very specific demographic that wears these socks.
And they definitely wore New Balances.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like they would never buy Nike,
Absolutely.
or they wear Skechers. Too.
And you had fucking chromies on your bike.
I can't remember the last time I owned a non like Vans shoe or like a no, not Vans, but like have I ever worn sneakers?
Were you
Like-
ever a Converse kid?
Yeah.
You strike me as a Converse kid.
I never wore like basketball or like running shoes. I don't think I've ever owned that.
It's because there's no reason to run
Yeah,
except
do
for an
you run?
emergency.
I used to wear basketball shoes constantly. That used to be like my thing. I didn't own a pair of Vans up until like the OG Vans up until
What's the OG?
2010.
That's weird.
When
that
you say OG Vans, you mean like the original black ones?
Yeah, like the
Okay.
yeah, like the
Okay.
classics.
Yeah, the
What-
classic one.
What happened in 2010 that changed your life so much?
Actually,
put you
no,
in
it
a
was,
pair of
it was
Vans.
2009, and I was in a band.
Oh yeah, to
Oh,
get
that's
cool.
gonna do it. Yeah.
I got Sambas
Yeah,
on.
dude.
You had to drop all
Freaks.
that lame shit.
Fuck
That
you.
foo-foo lame shit. I ain't with it. Gratata.
Yo, you quote a lot of rap songs on this podcast.
Yeah, that was fucking not a rap song, Jamie.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
It was a meme. Get with it.
There's
Brian
that, like,
Silva.
that white kid who's like.
Gratata.
Good
that
about
fool.
that.
He was on Tosh Point oh, I think.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
I
His
haven't
name was
seen that
Brian
show.
or something
You
like
would
that.
definitely know him if you saw
I
him.
haven't seen that show in a minute.
He looks like the thing from Ice Age.
Sloth.
The sloth.
Christ.
Ready,
You
dude?
could have honestly said any
Look.
animal from Ice Age, and I would be like, "Yeah, that's what he looks like."
That's him.
That kid.
Yo, for real, tell me he doesn't look like him.
He does.
Are you gonna play it?
I gotta, for the peeps.
That foo-foo lame shit, I ain't with it. I sent some shots at your fitted.
Motherfreaker.
That dude's
He got arrested.
good.
Guess how low his pants were when he got arrested?
Not even wearing them.
At his shins.
How do we know this?
Because there's photos of him being like, "You're never gonna get me out of my house." And then they got him, and his pants were like so down.
Yo,
Dude.
real talk though. You know he was in gay porn.
Yes.
Seriously?
Oh yeah,
So he went
makes
from
sense.
gay porn to that.
he did.
I don't know.
Or was
that,
it the other way
I
around?
don't know that makes sense.
No, it doesn't at all.
Yeah,
It's
nothing.
just- it's just funny
nothing about
that-
that guy makes sense.
No.
I can tell you that right now.
To be fair,
It's just
yeah.
weird
To
that
be
he
fair-
went from gay porn to trying to be a YouTube
To being
star.
the hardest guy on the internet.
Literally. I love him.
in
So
more
much
ways
shit.
than one.
Yeah.
He did get featured on Tosh.0 though.
That's not hard to do. Also, that doesn't mean anything because Tosh.0 is shit now. It's the worst fucking thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Here we go.
I've always hated Daniel Tosh.
Oh,
What?
me too. I'm right there with
I've
you,
never
buddy.
liked Daniel Tosh.
I've never loved
There's
him,
just
but
something about his
yeah,
face.
I don't know what it is.
It's just something
you know
about your
what?
face, guy. I just you want to
put one of these right in your suck hole.
Is there anything I could do about
You know
that?
what,
No,
though?
it's your
You know
face.
he
What-
knows
what,
that people
Jamie?
hate him. He knows it.
Okay, good.
He fucking is well aware that people hate him, I think.
Ryan, do you want some of my coffee, by the way?
No, I'm good.
You sure?
He doesn't drink coffee.
Yeah, that's a gross question.
I know that was my
We don't share
horrible
germs.
joke.
I think
just
Rob's whole reason for coming on the show is he's just trying to reference past episodes and things we've talked about.
made. I've no.
He said, like-
I said to be fair.
You said
What was the other one?
you referenced
A Man's Cry.
You
I said.
referenced 2 episodes and then you referenced the fact that Ryan
hates coffee,
because you
yeah.
know that he's
I
trying to
do.
sabotage
I
this whole
listen-
fucking thing.
I
dude.
listen
You
to the podcast. I'm a
notice.
dedicated listener. I
Yeah.
really do enjoy this podcast. That
We
you guys put
really
together.
do appreciate it.
We'll see if you're here after the break, Rob.
Yeah.
I promote it on my podcast too.
Do you?
guys? Yeah.
We'll plug you. We'll
Yeah.
put you in the show
Yeah,
notes.
We
let me-
gon'
Let me put a
plug
little
ya.
plug at the end. You know,
Called Bitterman's
put a little plug in.
podcast, right?
A Glade plug-in.
You're very close.
The Bitterman podcast?
The Bitterman podcast.
There it is.
There it is.
You
I
can just
know.
call it Bitterman Podcast. If you
Bitterman
want to.
podcast.
We'll get a nice plug in at the end.
Yeah, at the end, I'm going to plug all the stuff I'm doing, which is literally just my podcast. But
Yo, wait.
we'll pretend it's other things.
There's another Bitterman podcast. Make sure it's the one with the handsome bearded guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because there's actually quite a few Bittermans online that when I was going through,
We looked.
making this whole shingamajig.
Yeah.
And yeah, a lot of them they look exactly what you expect a Bitterman to look like too, which is really funny. Like they all look like they're really positive people. They look so excited to be doing.
No,
what
you
they're
want to
doing.
find the handsome bearded one whose heart is full of hate.
The one that has the little guy in the corner flipping you off too. That's me.
Yeah.
Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Because I'm very bitter about everything I do.
Dude.
It's also funny because all those other podcasts are probably called Bitter Man.
And it's
No.
Bitterman.
No, it's
Yeah.
one word.
There's
Is
no
it really?
space.
Isn't that
yeah.
weird?
We
That's
looked
kind
it
of
up.
weird.
Wow.
But no, they're pronouncing it because it's Bitterman. That's how you say my podcast. But Bitter
Right.
Man.
Come
that's
on down to
everyone else.
Bitterman's.
Come on down there. It's a Bitterman's podcast. We give you lots of listens. It's gonna be a great old time. You're gonna love it.
How do you like doing the podcast? You like it?
I love it a lot. Actually, it's. I used to do a radio show when I was in college.
Oh.
So I do
didn't know
have
that.
experience speaking to myself. For,
was gonna
for
say.
long periods of time.
I was going to say, yeah, because I couldn't do that.
You've had guests, or you had our
I've
friend
had a few guests.
Sebastian.
I've had
on,
a
right?
few guests on since I've started. My wonderful and beautiful fiance Jackie was my first guest.
Aw.
I know. Isn't she so cute? I had my one of my best friends Sebastian come on for my second guest. And that
Not
was,
the comedian, just so you guys know. It's not Sebastian the
Sebtac.
comedian.
not that Sebastian.
It's a way less cool version.
What is that? Sebastian Maniscalco? Maniscalco?
Fucking manicati.
I don't like that guy.
No, we saw him.
Our Seb's
at
much
that
better.
show.
Yeah,
Our Seb is
strides
way better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I had my good friend Tim Mullen on last week.
Oh,
as
I
well.
saw that.
Aw.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta listen to that.
Yeah, we talked about we actually talked about some serious subjects. We were talking about how incorrect I was about AC/DC electricity, and he schooled because he's an engineer, so he completely schooled me on that. And
Yeah.
so it's kind of educational.
Yo,
the
I'm not
last
gonna
one I put
lie.
out.
When I looked at the show notes for before I listened to that episode, I legitimately thought he was gonna school you on the band AC/DC.
yeah, that was what I exactly intended. I wanted you guys to think that AC/DC was going to be discussed.
And-
but it was
And I don't want to.
actually
And I don't want to say.
AC/DC.
And I don't want to say that I was let down, because I wasn't. Because he did school you.
Yeah, but you wanted.
But I
some more,
still was expecting AC/DC.
You wanted some Angus Young in there. I'm so
just
sorry.
just a little bit.
Just a little bit of the Angus Young. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll discuss AC/DC on my next podcast.
Okay.
Maybe when you guys come on my podcast,
We can do that.
Discuss the
Just
real
discuss
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
I don't know anything about them.
About AC/DC?
Yeah, I mean,
What-
I know.
District.
Ugh.
Highway to Hell.
Angus? Isn't the guy's name Angus?
Angus Young.
You know
Angus
that.
He was,
Young.
he was the lead guitarist.
Does he wear shorts all the time?
Hey, Jamie,
I think he did actually. Wear
pretend to
shorts.
know less about AC/DC, would you?
Was he that? Yeah, he was born like September 12th. Like I think.
Doesn't he have a hat?
Dude.
Yeah, he wears a hat. Yeah.
You're just saying Vegas shit things right now.
Do you take
Was he born in November?
Do you take mad breaks on your podcast, like when you're recording them, or you just go straight through?
It depends. If I have guests on and we're talking about a subject and I don't want to stop.
But when it's just you,
when it's just you,
when it's
how many
just me,
cigarettes?
I'll take. Well, I smoke while I'm recording.
Okay.
So I don't have to stop to do that.
Dude, that's not fair.
See,
Well, you guys can't smoke in your house. I can smoke in my house.
I know.
yeah.
I feel like I'm Larry King with my fucking cigarette. I'm all hunched over, like on my kitchen table. I'm like, hello on the Bitterman Podcast.
I'm gonna switch over to the Bitterman Podcast.
All
I
right,
think.
good. Who needs you?
Bye bye.
See ya.
It'd be me and Ryan.
Bye bye, boys.
The way it
I'm
was
going,
meant to be.
I'd listen.
going to smoke.
I'd listen to that.
Bye bye.
Jamie's really considering it. Look at his face.
Dude,
Come on over,
it
man.
sounds fantastic.
Wow, you suck.
Dude, he's genuinely thinking about it.
Bye, guys.
Talk about having a vice, you know?
We actually talk about news on my podcast too, so you could discuss current events.
That'd be interesting.
I'm out. You guys talk about sports too? I'm fucking out.
No. Wait. No. I can't do that.
You don't have to discuss sports.
I was gonna say
Thank
for
you.
if
No, that
you-
can be me and you.
Yeah,
That'll
me and
be-
Ryan.
that'll be
we'll,
a me and you
We'll do a
thing.
little.
We should just do a bunch of
discussion.
one-on-one episodes.
I would
of,
love
the
to do
Bitterman
one
Podcast.
where it's all four of us on the podcast, and then do an individual one where I bring everybody on and discuss specific topics that everyone specializes.
That would
in.
that would be awesome.
you know what
That's
I should
actually
do?
Like I could bring Mike on for music, I could bring Ryan on for sports, I could bring you on for current events.
Smoke.
Yeah.
Get all three.
Smoke. I knew you were gonna say
And
that.
we'll just be Lou and Larry
Dude,
King the whole
you
time.
should. You know what you should
Tonight
do?
on 60 Minutes.
The next podcast you do, you should be like, promote your podcast. Be like, oh, like next episode, whatever, and then just like put it out. But I do it. Like
You're just
I
gonna
just
do the
do
whole
it as
podcast?
you. Yeah.
So you're gonna do an impression of me?
No.
doing my
I'm just gonna
podcast?
do me. Like I'll just be me, and then just put it out, and then people be like, "Oh, dude, like you sound like
What happened to
you
your
have
voice?
a fucking."
You got a cold?
Hey, what's up, guys? We're back at the Bitterman's Podcast. I'm Rob.
Is that me being Rob?
Yeah,
Wait, yeah, was that?
That's
you
exactly
pretending
what
to
I
be-
would sound like if I was Mike.
I tried.
That's pretty good.
That was you pretending to be Mike, pretending to be Rob on
Whoa.
his podcast.
yes.
Dude, you're a really good actor.
Trippy.
Thank you.
Like,
Incepted.
that's Inception acting right there. It's an act inside of an act inside of an act.
Oh,
Wait,
God.
dude, that was you pretending to be Mike, pretending to be Rob on his podcast on our podcast.
Mind
Whoa.
blown.
What
Blown.
the fuck did you just say?
I just said.
Don't say it again.
I'm
You're gonna say it again.
If you're
That,
anyone,
that genuinely
was
just
you,
blew
but-
my mind.
just kidding.
wow, if anybody really wants to know what that is, just rewind what you just heard and go back to it. But we're
Listen
not
to
gonna
it
do
5 times.
Jesus.
Just hit the 10-second back button.
There's ASMR for a second. Ryan was just.
You know you
I
want
could
to.
hear Ryan's ice cubes in my fucking spine.
I've been hearing them a lot, and I kind of like it, so I didn't say
It's
anything.
kind of nice. Also, to reference a past episode, there you go, Rob. ASMR, there you go.
How many more we got to reference? We got 2, right?
I don't know what episode we're on.
episode. What episode is this?
7
7 now?
Hold on, I got
7.
this. New Mexico.
Got him.
There it is.
Nice.
We just referenced all
The
6
best-
of our
That was the
episodes.
weakest reference ever.
Just said
Just
it.
New Mexico.
Dude, the best burger at Bobby's Burger Palace, New Mexico. So good, dude.
It's just called the New Mexico.
Although they don't have it anymore. Because Bob's fucking, he sucks, dude.
He cheated on his wife, dude.
Damn Bobby.
The old fashioned way.
You can't
Dang
trust.
it.
You can't
Dang it,
trust.
Bobby.
You can't
Didn't he
trust
cheat
anyone
on his
Bobby.
wife with Jada De Laurentiis?
That
Yeah,
sounds.
whoever
sounds
that
like,
is.
That sounds like a name.
Sounds like, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Dude, Jada De Laurentiis is a
What are you saying?
Yeah, with Johnny Mathis.
Who's Johnny
No,
Delarance?
seriously, what is her name?
Jada De Laurentiis.
Joey
It's spelled
Lawrence?
Giada.
Is this the girl, Giada? Are you saying her name?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not
she's
You're
Giada.
saying her
It's-
name wrong.
The chef.
Dude, it's Jada.
Hey, no, it's not.
The chef. Yeah.
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 Wait,
okay.
you
that
know
makes
this
sense.
person? Mike,
yeah,
you know this
because
person?
there was. This is the most Jamie sounding thing. There was a gif. There was a gif
say
of
it.
her with her boobs hanging out. I'll try-
What is
Like
that?
ev-
Is
like
not
every
because you're-
episode, dude.
Because you're always like,
No, dude.
boobs, dude.
She would. Here's the
boobs.
thing.
Oh
she
my
was
God.
she was famous for that. Like she
Yeah.
was on Food Network, and she always wore low cut shirts.
It's why they watched.
Yo, please, I love you. Don't chew ice into the microphone, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm not chewing.
It's melted now.
Well, I can hear. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm not trying to
Rob.
call you out, but I'm also trying to protect people's ears.
I'm not trying to call you out, but I have a microphone in front of me,
And I'm calling
and
you.
I'm a POS.
I'm a piece of shit.
I can't find the gif of her boobs, Jamie. I'm sorry. I apologize.
We'll find that shit.
Here's a great
later.
debate. Is it GIF or GIF?
GIF.
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 If
Yeah.
you say GIF, Fuck out of here.
All right,
See
I'll
ya.
see you guys later.
Bye, Rob.
If moms like you choose Jif, get the fuck out.
Moms, dude.
I'm a Skippy man.
Yo, speaking of
myself.
boobs, I was at the gas station yesterday, and
No, dude.
Speaking of boobs,
What?
at the gas station.
What about gas? I mean,
I'm about to tell you.
I know, but it's like usually that's
Was it a
done
weird
more quickly.
segue?
Yeah, I was like gas station boobs. I was like, no, I don't get it.
Well, I'm about to tell you because
All right.
just let me tell you.
Please
Yeah,
continue.
yeah. Tell me. Tell me about boobs.
Okay, fine. So I was at the gas station yesterday. I was getting gas, and this lady, her daughter, I guess, got in a car accident. So they were at the
Oh.
gas station, removing her belongings from her daughter's car.
Yeah.
She was a very pretty mom. Some might say, MILF. Okay.
Mike,
She was.
that
yeah.
was.
Oh no, you didn't.
I'm
just say
sorry.
that.
It's a little
Okay.
inappropriate.
I was in my car, minding my own fucking business, filling it up regular.
Yeah.
Filling it
So
up, huh?
And the dude who works at the gas station was talking to the mom, and he was like telling her like, yeah, like it's gonna cost this, or like you can come pick the car up, but like she was wearing like this like tight shirt or whatever, and I just saw the guy at the gas station just like staring
Oh,
at her
dude,
chest
That's
because
awful.
I was
Well, yeah.
from my car safely
But you weren't talking to her.
behind sunglasses.
Was he explaining to her while staring at
So I was
her
like, "This
chest?
is cool," and I was looking at him, and I was like, "Oh wow!" and the lady just kept talking, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah, okay."
This sounds like
Jesus.
this sounds
Yeah.
like the start of a porn.
But it was just
So
like,
you looked like Beavis from Beavis and Butthead while
My
doing that
man-
for a second.
"Oh yeah,
Cool.
Sweet.
Cool.
All right. Not all at once.
hey, everybody, do a fucking Beavis and Butthead impression at the same
the
time.
same
Ready?
second.
Go for 15 seconds."
Wait, so that's like really rude. Don't
no,
like do
but
that.
I was just my whole point with bringing that up is I just wanted to say, hey guys out there, be less obvious.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
don't stare.
Or wear sunglasses.
or wear sunglasses.
If you're
I
gonna
know.
stare,
Don't
get the
be
right eye
such a
protection.
fucking dog.
Hey, guys out there, how about some respect?
Yeah.
Guys, let's take a break.
Okay.
Bye.
I think it's a break
All right,
time.
cool.
Take
I
a
could
quick
use a
break,
break.
Ski. We'll be right back.
We'll be back after these messages.
All right, daddies, we're back.
We're back.
Hey,
I did number 1 again on the break.
I did too.
You did?
Yeah, 3 coffees.
We all have a nice ice cold Bud Light.
Except for me.
That's not a baby.
Ooh,
It's
very
not an
nice.
advertisement, but I wish it was.
Give us money.
These nice, crisp, smooth Bud Lights.
We're back.
It's got drinkability.
It sure does. We're back, everybody.
Yo, let's
the
talk
spirit.
about some shit.
Let's roll up our sleeves and get dirty, fellas.
Let's get dirty.
Ooh.
What do you guys want to talk about?
The thing that you're trying to get us to talk about.
Yeah, let's segue
No.
into
So
that.
so someone wrote in and they were like, "Yo, I think it'd be really cool if you guys talked about assisted suicide." I was like, "Yo, that's like unusually specific to like want to hear, but like
Yeah.
It's
we
pretty
could do
cool,
that."
man.
Assisted suicide.
Assisted
Pretty cool
suicide.
topic.
Okay.
It's a neat
That's
one.
what the guy said, right?
Dude, what a fun
It'd be pretty
topic.
cool if you guys talked about euthanasia.
I feel like it'd be really fun if you guys talked about euthanasia.
So go ahead. What do you do?
What do you got for me?
So I don't know. Well,
do we think
the
about
person,
it?
Yeah, the person wanted to know what we thought about it. Like, I don't know. So if you think about it,
Opinions on the children of Japan? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
get?
That's what I was going with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
well, the euthanasia is they're suffering, and it's like I don't know.
Assisted suicide is euthanasia.
We
yeah.
are, we
Wait,
are.
it's spelled EUT.
euthanasia.
Sick.
Wait.
Jamie doesn't know how to
EUTH.
spell.
Oh, dude.
EUTHANASIA, I think.
that sounds
I think
so
so. That
correct.
sounds right.
That's
sounds really
immortalized that you can't spell.
Yo, guys, I can't spell anymore.
You suck.
Yo, you can't read, dude.
EU.
All right, so
I choose not to.
It's EU.
No, it's cool. It's fine.
It's EUTHANASIA. I think that's what you said, Ryan.
I think so. Yeah.
So what do we think about it? This is fucking good question, dude. I don't know.
You don't know how you feel? So wait, let me put it this way.
Okay.
Say
I need backstory. First of all, if we're gonna be talking.
backstory. What do you mean? All right, Rob.
Who
You want
are
an
they?
example? of
Who
something?
are they?
Do they have bad past?
I got
Are you like? Are you
Oh,
like
wait, the-
putting me?
oh,
in
we're talking
Are
like
you
a
like making a
specific
scenario here?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna try and create a scenario in which we can decide, and the scenario is gonna be Mike.
Because I'll serve you up a real answer if
Well-
you give me like a real like person I can believe in.
It's you.
You want me to get to
No.
kill
You
myself?
are the person.
The person pulling the plug
Am
or
I
the
killing
person
myself?
dying?
No. Someone's gonna help you.
Someone's gonna help me kill myself?
Yeah,
Oh
because
hell yeah, dude!
because you were
So
diagnosed.
excited about
You were diagnosed with like a really awful disease. I don't even know. No one even knows what it is.
They're
It's
like-
so bad. There's no cure for it.
How long do I have to live?
Well, here's the thing.
Is it terminal?
Yeah, it's terminal, but
Okay.
they don't know when. It could be like anywhere
God.
from like a year to like 5 years.
Okay.
But it's the most painful thing in the world.
Jesus Christ. Well,
And-
I'm already good with killing myself, but so this person's gonna help me.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, assisted suicide, euthanasia.
Do I get to pick the person?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
Would you prefer that they're All right, so cuz then we're going to
Actually,
get into the
you know
Yo,
nitty-gritty.
what?
fuck these kids, dude.
I prefer.
always come in at the
I
wrong time.
prefer a perfect stranger
A perfect stranger?
to help me carry out the dark deed requested.
Yeah.
You'd rather it be someone you don't know than
Yes.
someone you do know.
Yeah, because you know what? If I'm talking to someone I know, I might change my mind and be like, you know what? Let's go get a burrito. but
Yeah.
but if it's someone I don't know, I'll be like, all right, I just met you. I'm gonna die now. See you later.
So it's like you don't want to like them that much.
Nah, I'd be like all right with them.
See, I thought
Yeah.
you were gonna go with I don't want to put somebody that I know and love in that position. But
No,
no,
I don't
you're,
care about
that's-
that.
that's-
I don't
no
care about
fucks given about that.
It's like someone you sit next to on the train. Like that's the kind of person I want to help kill me.
That's
Yeah.
who I want to pull the plug.
So,
on.
I mean, I guess like the argument then is like if there were professionals whose job it was
Sure.
to assist in like end of life,
Okay.
like assistance like that.
I don't
Like,
know, man.
would you be okay with that? Like,
If it's their
imagine
job?
it's yourself.
I don't want them to get paid.
That's why I chose you as like the person who's suffering. Like, imagine like, dude, every day you wake up, like you're sick, you throw up all the time, you're going to die at some point,
What
probably.
do you mean imagine? You do it every day anyway.
Dude, that.
No, but yeah, I think.
Do you need help, dude? You want me to kill you?
No, dude, I know you. I can't. You can't help me kill
Ah,
myself.
that's right.
We
Let
have
me
to
go. Let me go on the train. I'll be right back.
Sit down next to me on a train. Maybe I'll think about it.
No.
I don't know.
What do you think though? Like,
I think it would be easier if I didn't know the person. You know, did like a speed assisted suicide round, kind of quick, learn some spark notes about you, and then can you lift heavy things? Like, what if I require like a certain tool to do the death? Right.
Yeah. Well, wait. What do you guys, Rob? What do you think?
Well, I personally, I think I'd rather have somebody I know that does it, just because I don't want to necessarily trust somebody that I don't know.
Is it just
to
me?
do it.
Like you guys all just agreed.
No,
I
get
get exactly where you're coming from
I get
with
both
that.
sides.
Okay,
But I kind of I just feel like it would be better if it was somebody that I know if I'm in that situation already. And the other thing is too, like if you're putting it in like the scenario you were talking about, where it's okay, like I might live for 5 years, but be in extraordinary pain. I'm probably dealing with that pain and trying to stay alive.
Sure.
Like stand alive. But like that's I don't know where my life might be 5 years from now though too. It could be I'm in a really shitty situation and I just don't like life in general, and then I want to go out then. So that's like a really slippery slope if you make it legal. Like, say like somebody who's just has like horrible depression or something, and they just they can't live with their day-to-day life, and now they have this option to do assisted suicide. Like, where does that like stop being okay, and where does it start being okay to do something like that?
Assisted sui is a slippery rope.
It would be
It's a slippery rope.
slope. That was the best slip up ever.
If there's a slippery rope, then it's
Oh,
assisted
I
suicide.
wasn't
God.
wrong. It wasn't wrong.
It would definitely be really difficult to iron out like the boundaries of what's okay.
What would you wear when you kill it.
I'd want to be in my.
Oh, dude, my Sunday best.
Yeah, I want to be looking good.
I'd wear
on my
this
way
for
out.
real. I would not get dressed up.
You want to be in pajamas, just like really
No, dude. I wear
comfortable?
gym shorts, pajamas.
That's pajamas. That counts.
Yeah, that's
No shirt.
I wear gym shorts to bed too.
Do
my
you?
PJs.
Sometimes I wear bathing suits to bed.
No,
Dude,
that's-
me
that's
too.
weird.
Do you?
Yeah.
Air 5. Sometimes I wear board shorts to bed.
What about your own death?
Board shorts?
Board
Board shorts to death?
Yo, death shorts, dude. You're not going on a board.
Till death do us board shorts.
Now that's the name of the podcast.
Hey.
Ta-da! Yeah, dude. No, I wouldn't. You know what it was? I'd make it like I would make it so casual.
Yeah.
I'd be like fucking. I'd put it in the middle of my day, like stuff I had to do. You know?
Yo, wait. So if someone else was suffering similar, like,
Would I help them?
Well, not necessarily would you help them, but would you be okay with them choosing to end it and then having someone make sure it was done safely in like a non-suffering sort of way?
If they gave me the look like, for real.
For real.
If they were being
I'm
for
done.
real with me, I'd be okay with it.
Show's over. I'm going home.
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here
Bye.
because there's gonna be bugs around me pretty soon.
I don't know.
What about you, James?
Yeah, I think it's. Well, I mean, when Rob brought up the boundaries thing, like where does it start and where does it end with like what's okay? Like if someone's depressed, should they be allowed to kill themselves? Like I mean, I think suicide is really awful, but it's also something that like if someone's gonna
It's an
do
option.
it, like
Right?
I think that's the
Yeah.
problem is once you start giving people that option,
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be too many people, I feel like, that are going to take it. And
So
where
we
they
should
necessarily
somehow
might
like
not need to.
monetize this into a business. We should
Yeah.
make it, right?
Yeah.
Henchman's TM.
what,
Dr. Kevorkian's assisted suicide.
is there any sort of
We'll
app,
come to you.
Is there any sort of app we could develop?
Yeah.
A killing app?
No, not a kill.
What?
Just
This
assisted
is really
suey.
fucked up.
That's like there was a movie about that, wasn't there?
Ass suey, dude.
Dude, how do we dig this episode out of this fucking
Out of the hole. Of
out of this
euthanasia.
hole we
This
just
grave, out of this fucking grave.
I can
Nice.
say one more thing about euthanasia before we get out of
dug.
here.
Yes,
too.
please do.
We die a little first.
Cigarettes.
Just in perfect with the topic. So apparently in Denmark, or one of the more blonde countries that they have in Europe, one of those that they have
Sure.
up there, they had the first legal assisted suicide about 4 or
Jesus.
5 days ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was actually fairly recently.
Still warm.
We relevant as fuck.
Yeah,
yo.
very relevant with the current events. So apparently somebody chose to be assisted suicide, and they allowed it. She was, I don't know the exactly what happened off the top of my head, but to condense it into a small podcast format, the woman was stable, like mentally stable, and knew exactly what she was doing, but she was taking so much medication that it was slowing her heart rate down. It was making her feel horrible, and she has a terminal illness as well too.
She's like, let's just get this.
She's
daddy.
like, so she was of sound mind and sound will, and was able to, I'm looking at you, Mike, like you're the only person in the room.
I know. It's fucking
Mike,
scary.
directly. So that happened. So somebody
That's
had
crazy,
assisted
dude.
suicide.
Yeah,
a
dude.
week ago.
First,
The
See, I'm
first
cool with that.
legal, the first legal one.
Just reference the first episode by doing that.
Like, who are we to tell someone like, yo,
That's
you
not true.
You have to suffer
there
for
was
the
no-
rest of your life.
There was another assisted suicide that we're all forgetting about too. That's so depressing too.
Oh, no.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, that's exactly where I was going with this. Fucking stingrays, man.
Yo, stingrays.
Stinkray.
Stingrays don't have emotions, so they're kind of perfect for it.
Yeah, they're like fucking.
How do you know? Have you ever talked to one?
Well, maybe
Jamie,
not.
what noise?
Yes.
What noise does a stingray make? Go. Trying to get your attention. Hey, you need help fucking killing yourself?
We could just have a building with a bunch of bathtubs and a stingray in each bathtub, and it's that's where you go.
See, Hitler tried that already with like the shower and stuff, and it didn't go so
Oh,
well.
boy.
So.
I'm done
You don't
talking
wanna
about
do
I'm
that.
done with this.
We're over
As soon as
it.
you mention Hitler, you gotta
Get
change
out of here,
topics.
Rob. You're fucking out.
Bro told me, you guys told me to talk about euthanasia. I wanted
No
to
one
give you some
told it.
euthanasia.
No one told you that.
Only
Yeah.
Ryan and Jamie 3 days beforehand. But other
Jamie,
than that-
Jamie, hit me with a topic, please. I gotta get the fuck out of here. This is crazy.
Yeah, there was another topic you wanted to talk about actually that really interests me that
Yeah.
I thought was really funny.
Yeah, what's fuck, my dudes?
What's
that was it.
fuck?
That's this segment's called What's Fuck. So, all right. I don't know. I personally, this was not written in. I just genuinely thought it would be interesting to talk about fetishes because I think There's some pretty fucked up fetishes. Fetishes. What were you calling? You were calling them fetishes, right?
Rock hard fetishes.
Yeah, rock hard.
Jesus.
So I pulled up a list from HuffPost with a bunch of.
That was Rob.
So it says
No, it wasn't.
46 sexual fetishes you've never heard of. So
Hey,
I mean,
before we do this,
yeah,
we're not just so the listeners know, we're not doing all 46.
yeah, we're not gonna.
So you don't have
Be here
to.
for days.
We could.
You don't have to unsubscribe and unfollow us on everything because we're not going to do all 46.
I'm sure there's someone whose fetish is.
We'll let
listening
Jamie.
to-
We'll let Jamie pick 2.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 fetishes.
Yeah.
My fetish is to have people only pick 2 of things. So please pick 2.
Which is
Great
fine.
fetish.
Yeah. That second sip fetish.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Two fetishes. Let's do it.
Okay. So. All right. So the first one that I'm looking at, and I'm gonna randomly pick this.
Okay.
Nebulophilia. Can you guys guess what that is?
Does that have to do with space?
No.
Sounds
You
like-
would think so.
Sounds like nebulous.
Yeah, I would definitely. That's my first.
Does that have to do with
idea.
heaven? Does that have to do with heaven?
No.
Does that have to do with fetish?
What is it called?
has
Nebula- what?
nebulophilia. It has to do with like
Ophilia.
it's a visual thing, and it has to do with like weather. And
I was
like,
gonna say-
I mean, dude, you're never gonna get.
I was
this.
gonna
I don't
say
know why I'm
ghost.
even letting you guys guess.
Yeah. Just tell
That's
us what
about
it
it.
is.
It's arousal to fog.
First of
What?
all, I've never been less aroused than when fog is present.
How does someone
It's so
develop?
annoying.
Where does that come from?
Here's
oh,
the
it's
thing.
so foggy in
The
here.
fact, the
My
fact,
fog lights
My
are on.
God.
the fact that there is a name for it means that it has existed in a person.
Yeah, that means
The
something.
only thing I
Correct.
could think of as to why someone might get aroused to this is because when it's usually foggy out, it's usually really moist outside.
True.
Ooh, moist. That's
So it's like in
True.
a. So
So it's kind of like you're walking into a vajay.
you,
I don't know what kind of a J.
Or driving
Mine are not foggy.
to a big one.
Mine aren't either.
or riding a bike into a vagina.
Dude, there's
You'll do a lot of things in fog.
there's 46 on that list, but there's no doubt there's like just so many more. So that's weird.
I want to
Yeah.
know, did they get all these from like episodes of Maury? Is that like where they found out every
No, they
single
just
fetish?
they took like an abridged version of all the ones that Jamie has and wrote them down.
They took a census of Alabama.
Census.
Yeah. That fucking fog, I'll tell you.
Y'all see that fog last week? I got real happy when I saw it.
Have you guys ever heard of it? I think it's called Rule 34. It's the idea that if it exists,
Yes.
then there
Is
is
porn for it.
there's porn for it,
Yeah.
Yep.
and there's a community of people
Like
that gather around it.
carpenters.
It's like an internet rule.
Like there are carpenters. There are carpenters porn. Probably.
Delivery boys.
Yeah. So like the idea that someone's aroused by fog isn't really that crazy. I
Yeah.
guess.
Let's
Just-
cut to the chase. It's really not,
Yeah.
right?
All right. Here's the
Dude,
here's the
nothing
next one.
surprises me in this world anymore.
This one I have heard of.
Okay.
So
Well,
have you
they're all
ever-
from you, so
Have you
obviously.
ever heard of vor porn?
What is it?
Vor porn?
Vor.
Can we-
VORE, I think.
Does it have anything to do with like voyeurism?
This
No,
This
no,
sounds
no.
like it's movie fucked up.
It's bad.
Okay.
It's
sounds,
bad.
Sounds bad.
So like I know there's like another version of this, I'm pretty sure, where it's like so the one I'm looking at right now is vorophilia? Vorophilia. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Okay.
Okay.
So it is the arousal to eating another person's body parts.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
So
You could have picked a more PG one.
well, I'm sorry guys. This
Are
is
there any
cannibalism.
PG fetishes though? Really? You
Like
think about
Dis-
it?
Like Disney
Dude, there
ones?
could be. There could be wholesome fetishes.
Whole milk.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's
Arousal to whole
probably a
milk.
thing. It's probably a fucking thing.
Honestly, whole milk exists.
You know what?
Wait.
Guess what?
2% does it for me, honestly.
So
I'm a skim guy all the way.
So I've heard of this. It's called vor porn, and I guess it's like connected to this, but it might be said
You know what's
differently.
fucked up?
What?
That you knew about this.
I heard it on a podcast.
Fuck you. Okay.
So there's a scene in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Did not see this going there.
There's a scene in Honey.
Couldn't wait till I swallowed that
Jesus.
sip to say that.
So Rick Moranis.
Do you
this
remember
one
the
time-
part when they're shrunk down?
You mean the
and
whole movie?
They're running through the grass,
Yeah.
and
The lawnmower scene?
yeah, but I think an ant is like trying to eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a
like
great,
the best part.
That's the best part of the whole movie.
Or
yeah.
it's because isn't the ant their friend though?
no.
And it eats like the filling of like the little Debbie snack cake.
So there's people who
Right?
find
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scene, like the idea of them being eaten,
That's
turns
fucked
them
up.
on.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I thought you meant
Jesus.
like.
Well, no, because this is a similar but like more evil version. Like,
Wait.
wanting to be eaten is fucked up, but it's not, like, inherently, like, dangerous.
Can I ask something
To
about
yourself, I guess. What?
that? Is it? Do they have to be being eaten whole like that, or is it like just partially, like
Just
parts?
like, just like, oh, nibble on my forearm.
Because in that movie, they would have
will that
been.
work?
They would be being eaten whole because they're small, right?
yeah.
Okay. That's all.
That's
I had to-
interesting. That's an interesting.
Think about that. There's a fucking asterisk in that fucking fetish somewhere.
like wanting to be eaten by a giant.
or just
thing.
completely eaten.
What I want to understand is how you go from thinking I'm going to be eaten to I am erect or aroused.
Eat this.
Like, draw me a line. Draw me a line.
Chew it over with
What
Twix.
kind of trauma? What kind of trauma attaches sexual arousal to the idea of being eaten by a monster? That's fucked up.
I don't
dude.
know if
That's
we're
really fucked up.
I don't know if we're equipped enough to talk about these topics. It's like way out of our league.
This
I don't know
is some,
shit about eating
I
people.
think the only person that's equipped to talk about this stuff is Jamie.
Yeah. Because you
No,
knew about it.
that's
Yeah,
not
I mean,
that's
I'd
not
heard
a
about
bad
it.
that's not a bad thing. I'm
It's-
just saying it makes you
It
a
is.
smart person.
Maybe no. It makes me interested in really fucking weird
I
stuff.
can't wait
though.
till we're done with the show and Ryan
Yeah.
goes, Jamie, remember that nice thing I said about you? Just kidding. Ha.
Yo, this stuff is crazy though.
That's fucking nuts.
It's weird to think like of what connects this to sexuality for people.
Yeah.
There's a really thin line that's like, that's dope.
Like, what are your fetishes, Jamie?
I guess I really don't have any like there's like things that people are into, right? Like there's like specific things like I don't know, like someone might be like into like
I think there's a very common misconception between fetishes and fantasies.
or fantasy or even just beyond or lesser than both of those, just like things that you like prefer.
Like, can you have a fetish to a fantasy? Is that is that a thing?
I think that's what bronies are, man. Right?
Wow.
yeah, I
Fuck's
guess
a
so.
brony?
Do you not know what a brony is? Oh.
Yo, we get to live tell Ryan in front of the podcast audience what a brony is.
You don't know what a brony is?
No, I've
Even I know what a brony is.
I've never heard of a brony in my life.
Jamie.
I'm so happy.
Is it a
for
brownie
you.
without a W?
Oh, I
No.
wish it was.
Oh my God, Ryan, you innocent,
Oh boy,
you
do I
sweet
wish that's
innocent
what it
boy.
was.
Okay.
So, have you ever heard of the show My Little Pony?
Yeah,
You have.
I have.
I don't know any of the
I gotta put on
characters'
my
names.
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Fucking tell him.
My point is that there are grown men, and I mean, I imagine there's women, but I only hear about the dudes.
The dudes, yeah.
Because it's specific. Dudes are always fucked up. Dudes, like,
Hey, tell him.
when people are sexually fucked up, they're usually a dude.
Yo, are you about to get into a Mr. Hands thing?
I don't know what that is. All right, let me finish.
I want to know what that is when he's done.
Let yourself
yeah.
finish.
So, bronies are like grown ass men who fantasize sexually about My Little Pony,
Yeah. Think about that.
Oh,
Now-
fuck.
which is
Not only that.
anthropomorphized ponies that sound like young
It's
girls,
fucked up.
and
They have like they have like all the toys and like it's
Yeah.
a whole thing, like
Yeah.
the posters.
and
it's
it's
like really
crazy.
fucked up, dude.
It's crazy because these ponies are.
Why have I never heard about
I don't
this?
know.
Don't
Dude,
know.
it's been like all over the internet for years. You usually know this stuff. That's why we were so shocked.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that I don't know it.
Yeah, dude. There's a movie about it. Apparently, came out in 2012.
Oh, a documentary,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
What the
You don't need to
fuck?
see it.
There's also a website, whatisabrony.com.
Oh, good.
So
So there's education on it.
Yo,
visit that.
for the most part, I'm like of the mind like you shouldn't like quote unquote kink shame people. But if you're a brony, I'm
Kink
sorry.
shame?
Yeah, it's called kink shame.
Jamie, no more terms.
Yo,
Okay.
if you're a brony, that is too much.
That's
you
way
need
too
to
much.
you need to search your soul a little bit. Whoa, what was that?
Ryan does that every episode.
You need to search your soul, and you need to find something else to do.
Search your soul,
like
fill your hole.
fantasize about getting eaten by giants or something. I think that's better. I
Hey,
think
Yeah, like
that's
there are so many better TV shows.
that's a brony, Ryan.
see.
Ew, dude.
They're
Dude, it's a large community.
Yeah, they look exactly how you would imagine they
There's
would
a
look.
lot of them too.
They all
dude.
have middle parts too, just like that guy.
Oh, here's Brony Sanders.
describe what you're looking at. Describe what you're
I'm
looking
looking
at.
at a picture of Bernie Sanders with a rainbow wig and pony ears sticking out of
Jesus
the wig.
Christ.
Okay,
Brony Sanders.
that was beautiful.
I don't know what to think about this shit.
Ryan, I'm glad we could have been here for your first Brony experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks for sharing it with me.
Yay, brony!
It's a sad world out there.
Yeah. It's a sad world that these kids are fucking cheering that I didn't know what a brony is.
Yeah.
Getting eaten by giant bugs.
They knew, but you didn't.
Yeah.
It's fucked up, man.
All of them.
Ugh.
So we don't have any fetishes?
I don't know, honestly.
I like tan lines.
Yeah, but is that...
tan lines?
It's not a fetish.
I was going to say, that's
what I was
more
getting
like
at.
that's more like a fantasy.
Before we realized that
No,
you
it's
didn't
from
know
the
what,
sun.
before we realized that you didn't know what
We already said
bronies
that
were,
fetish.
we were about to get into like the idea that, like that. I think most people have like preferences like that might be like a little bit like weird or odd or like unique to each individual. But then there's people who have like these crazy fucking fetishes. I honestly don't really have that.
Yeah, I just read one that like really I feel is a little strange. This is Climacophelia, and it's arousal to falling down stairs.
Oh, dude, that's
Christ.
fucked up.
That's really messed
That was
up.
for me. Sorry.
That's
Sorry,
oddly
I wrote
relevant.
that one in.
Dude, that's the worst. You just get to the bottom, you're like, oh, but it was fucking so hot.
Me and Vegan,
My fucking knees busted.
me and Vegan are watching.
Hey, now are we talking about the person falling down the stairs is aroused
Yeah,
to it?
how is that,
Or is there a dude just fucking tugging one out at the end of the stairs, just waiting for him to fall down the stairs?
Did you see how he fell?
Yeah. That's great.
Jesus. I
Oh,
love,
man.
I love both sides of that
Yeah,
one.
that could go so many ways.
Because I don't understand it fully,
A
so.
lot of these have so many like different angles you could like perceive it from.
Dude, that is
They
so
could.
funny. I'm
Jesus
so glad
Christ.
you brought that up, Ryan. Because I would never have thought of that.
You
Well,
know
maybe,
what? You know what my first thought was?
There's just some dude at the end of the stairs, just like, come on, fall, you son
with,
of a bitch.
with every step, it's like,
waiting.
dum, 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 dum.
Dude, it's
it gets
super
harder
fucked
and
up,
harder
though.
every stair.
It's super fucked up though because I'm watching that murder documentary, The Staircase, right now.
Yeah.
And it's literally like,
I watched about
12
5 minutes of that, and I had to turn it off.
dude,
because,
it's so fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, that's not why I turned it off, but I turned it off just because it was bad.
Really?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yo, hey Rob, how many minutes did you watch of the thing you
5
said is bad?
minutes.
Oh, okay.
5 full
Okay.
minutes.
There's 13 episodes.
That's all I
You
need to
fucking-
judge something.
You knucklehead. Well, actually, I'm only like halfway through. It might be bad. I don't know. It's really
not-
interesting
It's
right
not
now.
bad. I didn't think it's bad. I watched the whole thing. I
It's
think
really
everything.
dark.
I think everything's bad, and I didn't think it was bad.
Yeah,
All right, I'll have
I'm
to give
excited
I'll have to
now.
give it more than 5 minutes.
Jamie's
then.
like, "What's that?" Mike said it wasn't bad. Must be good. Because
I mean, I will trust his opinion way more than yours. With
From
that
the-
stuff,
he hates
because
a bunch of good
That's
stuff.
why, because he hates a lot of stuff. So when he really likes something, it's really, really good.
yeah.
Yeah.
See, like fucking.
I mean, it also falls in with your like main interests, like aliens.
falling down the stairs.
That's
Falling down the stairs.
top 3 guitars.
How-
182.
How hot it
Falling
is to fall down the
downstairs.
stairs.
Oh my god.
Don't you forget that.
Are there any other good murder documentaries you've seen lately?
I just started one last night that's called "I Am a Killer." So I'll let you know
Oh,
how
I
that
saw
goes.
that. Isn't that people being like interviewed
Yeah.
in prison?
It's like separately. They're like different cases each episode, but
There's another
That's-
one called Confession Tapes that I was looking at that sounds similar.
I Am the Killer I really want to get into because I listen to Tom Segura's podcast, and he is all about
Is he?
that shit.
I just started
Is that
last
the new
night.
episode?
What's that?
Is that the new episode of his podcast?
No, well, it's that, and he's also been talking about it on Instagram, and his wife is just
Oh,
making
yeah.
pictures
so-
of him in
Yeah,
That's right. That's
in
right.
everything.
He was the one who recommended The Staircase. He's all about those.
to you.
To his podcast. Audience.
Thanks, Tom Segura.
Thank you.
Jamie says thanks.
If you ever hear this,
What else we got here, guys?
Yeah, what's going on?
Does anybody?
we're out of fetishes.
Thank God. You know,
We are definitely not out of
we fell down
fetishes.
that staircase.
We could just keep going on these fetishes if you guys want.
the staircase of fetishes.
What's the best fetish you found on there?
Still in the fetishes. Right back.
One more.
One more?
I gotta hear one more.
Let's do one
Yeah, read
more.
all 46 right now. Cool.
I don't know how to say it.
We'll just watch.
Oh, dude.
If
That's
you didn't,
my
if
fetish.
you didn't study this, then we can just
Wait,
move on.
Ryan, I need you to try and say this word.
This is gonna be
At the
mean.
top,
No, the one where my finger is.
that is tittilagnia.
I don't think that's right.
Definition, please.
Titilagnia?
I was close.
Yeah.
Cologne for your tits.
Arousal to tickling other people. So, wait, no, that's
kinda
weird.
makes
Think
sense.
about it, though. That's weird because it's not you getting tickled, which I've heard of.
Oh, it's
What is
other
that?
people
you
getting
tell me
tickled?
to cut it out? You don't like it?
It's fucking stupid, dude.
Yo. Wait. Okay, wait. I guess I'm this. I found mine.
Oh,
Okay.
About time.
They're
Hey.
all yours.
No, this one is mine, but it also is it's really awful that they call it. So it's pigophilia,
Okay.
arousal to buttocks.
Why is it called pig?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like that's like
It has nothing to do with pigs.
yeah.
It should.
The rump.
That was a bad name.
Rumpophilia.
It is a bad
makes
name.
sense.
Yeah,
it's
right?
a great one, but it's a
Rumpophilia.
bad name. Pubophilia.
Hey, keep going.
Oh, I wonder what that could be.
What do you think pubophilia is?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Arousal to staircases, maybe?
People who like the pubs.
Wait. All right. Wait. Last one. Last one.
No, definitely not the last one, guy.
No, I
Promise me this is the last one.
I swear. Psychrophilia.
What do you got for me?
Psych.
Arousal to being cold and watching others who are cold.
You laughed through that, so I didn't properly
What
hear
did
it.
you just say?
Arousal to being cold and watching others who are
You
cold.
still can't do it.
That's... I don't know, man. That seems so contradictory to me. Like,
Wait.
because it's so hard to get hard when it's cold out.
Oh, I'm dying.
I think, is that part of it? Is it's like...
That's real? Oh my god. That's the worst shit I've heard.
So, all right, let's break this down for 30 seconds.
This
So-
is gonna be a minute and a half. Here we go.
9.
So, you're aroused, you're cold, yet you see somebody else cold,
No. You're cold.
right?
You see someone else who's cold.
And you're like,
Right.
hell yeah.
and you're like,
Sick.
shit, dude.
That's hot. It's not hot though. It's cold. Now that's cold.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
Hey man, I don't know shit about anything now.
Do you think that it could be? See, because
See, look, here's how I know it's gonna be a minute and a half because Jamie just is gonna fucking break it down.
because maybe they want like like I can't remember what show it was. There's a show where someone's car broke down. It was really cold out. The car died.
Mm-hmm.
There was snow. They were stuck on like some like back road.
Okay.
So like the two people had to get naked to keep each other warm. So the only way that I can justify this, it deletes the fucking fetish in the first place, which is like if you then feel like, oh, like we could get warm like if we're naked together.
Yeah, no.
So this person who's a psychrophiliac
Psych.
wants to be freezing and then also see other people who are freezing, which means that you are isolated from the other person.
I'm gonna time from when I said it's gonna be a minute and a half after I said that, and I bet you that's longer than a minute and a half.
Yo, thanks for playing along, dude.
Dude, you're welcome.
Team players
I'm
all
just
up
trying
in
to be
the off.
ice cold,
Yo, all right.
so
Yo,
you get into me.
I'm so hot right now because of that.
The coldness.
Because you're cold. All right, let's fuck all this fetish talk.
Segue.
Let's move on to questions, guys.
I
So we got
forgot
some
we had those.
we got some questions coming in from the supporters.
The supporters.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait. Let's redo that.
Do what?
I'm not
There's no
calling them
coming back from
supporters.
that.
You guys need a name for your fan base.
The daddies.
Oh shit!
The
No, not
daddies.
the daddies.
No dads listen to us.
The birthday kids.
Um,
The birthday boys.
the
shucks.
Uncle Magics.
I do
Uncle
kids'
Magics.
birthday parties. What are we doing? Questions?
We can come back to what we're gonna call our
Let's call them funny uncles.
Nope.
funny uncles.
Speaking of birthdays, have you guys ever seen that? I think he does infomercials. I forget the name of the guy, but he's like the hip hop clown. Have you ever seen those?
Uncle
infomercials?
Magic.
Hey, Rob.
That's him, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
Uncle
Rob.
Magic. I saw him in person one time.
Did you really?
Yeah, doing a block party in Philadelphia.
Oh my god.
The kids, I've never seen so many kids so happy to see somebody in my entire life. Like, you would have thought that, like, Elmo came out and
Who's your favorite
was like, I
uncle?
love all you. Like, the kid was doing crazy
He missed it.
stuff.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna do some questions. So
I'm on access.
question 1.
It sounded like you said question.
Question
one.
Question 1.
Yes, I have questions.
Would you rather fight a 100-foot Gary Busey or 100 1-foot baby Buseys?
Let me at them babies.
Just punt
They're
baby
one
Busey.
It would
foot tall.
take. It would take longer, but the babies probably.
Because Gary
fight the babies.
Busey is like a manic depression. What is he? What's his?
He's definitely something.
What's his problem?
A few things, probably.
I think there's like
well,
a
he
long
fell off.
list.
He got in a motorcycle accident. He's all fucked up now.
Now I feel bad.
Oh. Wait, he wasn't always like that?
No.
Oh, in that case.
Oh, I didn't
No,
know
he got in
that.
a bad motorcycle. Dude, you haven't seen Rookie of the Year?
Love Rookie
Chet
of the Year.
Stedman?
Yeah, he looks so different then.
He didn't.
Oh, he does?
He didn't always look like he was eating his own face.
No, he
I
didn't.
No.
I have not been following Gary Busey very closely.
He's got like a horse mouth now.
Yeah.
I apologize. That was really
Sorry,
fucked
Gary.
Yeah, I would definitely not want to fight a giant
It'd be too
mentally
hard.
disabled person.
It'd be too hard.
up. No?
That's terrifying.
You don't.
Well, actually, wait, no. If there's only one to deal with, maybe you could like emotionally put him in his place long enough to get away.
I don't know if you could do that to Gary Busey because he's had so much shit.
It's too out of control, right?
He's had too much shit. Yeah, he's kind of like Charlie Sheen, where he's kind of
Well,
like crazy and doesn't like care about anything that anyone says.
Imagine 100 of those, though. That's
yeah, but
pretty
they're
bad.
little as shit. And you just go around fucking
just tip 'em over with my
roundhousing
foot.
them.
But they're crazy.
Maybe with a baseball bat.
Yeah, if they like surround you and like
Yeah.
all
'Cause
start
they
getting
have-
on you and stuff.
They have they don't have baby intelligence.
It's Busey intelligence.
Busey intelligence, which is adult crazy intelligence. And when I say crazy, I don't mean like high intelligence. It's just like he's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So like you're
Yeah.
kind of done for if there's 100 of those like plotting against you. Like I don't know.
That's understandable.
Because this
would-
question is usually like, would you rather fight a duck-sized horse
Yeah.
or like it's usually that. So with the problem with this is that Gary Busey is like of adult.
I'm going with the 100-foot Gary Busey.
Really?
Fuck
What are you
yeah.
gonna do? What are you gonna do?
You're gonna
What's
need-
he going to do?
Rob, what would you pick?
I don't know.
He's just going to yell at me.
Hey guys, shut up! I asked the guest a question.
I think I would pick the 100 1-foot Gary Buseys
Okay.
because I think I would need too much artillery to take down the 100-foot
Sure.
Gary
It's expensive.
That's
Busey.
possible.
It is very expensive to take down 100
Yeah.
Gary Busey.
It's like a
Whereas
raid
if
boss.
there's 100 little ones, I could just take my shoe off and throw it at him and
Sure. Yeah.
probably knock him out.
Okay.
Ryan, he's not just gonna yell at you. It's a fight, dude.
I'm just going to drive a motorcycle past him.
Wait, that's
Fuck you.
That's a great answer. I accept
just
that.
so he
Bunch of
just so
little
he
Buseys.
freaks out and his head explodes.
Bunch of little Buseys.
It just
flipping you
brings
off.
back all these shitty memories.
His head
Wait,
already exploded.
what about riding a motorcycle through the 100 Gary Busey?
Oh, I thought that's what he was referencing.
That's what he said.
No, he said drive it past the 100-foot.
Just
No,
like
bye.
I'm not even gonna touch 100-foot Gary Busey.
Just like
I'm just gonna drive a motorcycle past him, just go. Brrr, and
Holy
then-
shit, did
and
you
then
guys see those
And his
Gary
head just explodes from.
It's like, have you seen that guy in the motorcycle? Whoa.
I think the main thing we realize is that it will involve a motorcycle.
That sounds.
If you drive through the 100 little Gary Buseys, I could just like picture them all flipping you off, being like, "Ah, fuck you."
They're just getting like punted like 200 feet in either direction.
Oh Christ!
Imagine the wake of the little Gary Buseys behind your motorcycle.
They're all flying into the wind as you're like driving.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh, that was a good one. All right, we're gonna get to question 2 now. Question 2: if you were to spend a week in one of your friends' bodies, who would it be and why? Boom.
I gotta
Get
think
weird,
about this
fellas.
one.
Mike goes first.
You want to take this one away?
Spend a week. It's a week. Or is it a month?
It's a week.
Or a month.
I have
That's too
my
much. time.
answer. Right? That's so fucking long. A month. I would probably spend a week in our friend Nick's body
Okay.
because I would want to know what it feels like to just be completely fucking insane and to not know like right from wrong and just to be a real fucking POS, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd probably pick our friend Nick.
What would you do?
I would quit my job. And just like fuck shit up. I just go skateboarding and
Yeah.
just do crazy shit. I'd eat weird food, put fucking sauces on things that don't belong. Put,
Make Dorito sandwiches.
yeah. Put Pepto-Bismol on
So
popcorn.
you would like maintain you would maintain his normal lifestyle. You just want to know what it's like.
Yeah, that's what the question
Yeah,
is.
that's exactly the
Okay.
question.
All right.
So now that Jamie understands the question, he can answer, hopefully.
Well, no, I thought like cuz my answer is like I want to improve somebody.
No, you're not helping anyone.
No, I can't
just-
do that.
Yeah, that should be
live in-
against the rules.
Well,
right
that
there.
changes my answer.
They're just a host.
I saw this as an opportunity to help a friend.
Great guy.
I guess I'll change my
Do you
answer.
have an answer now?
No, now I don't, so Rob has to go.
Oh fuck.
Okay, Rob.
I'd probably choose Ryan. This
Oh.
week as
Interesting.
just because I want to see what it's like to be so sexy.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that's a great
I don't know what
answer.
it's like.
To have
No,
baby blues.
I don't know what it's
Other
like
than-
either.
Other than Ryan, I'd probably choose my friend Brian Kelly, just because the kid just lives the most amazing life. All he does he lives in Seattle City. All he does is just sit by the beach every day, drinks IPAs on the beach, and just lives life. You know, that just sounds so nice to me. It's just,
does sound nice.
all you got to do is just be a hipster.
That sounds like a Jack Johnson song.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Does he have shoes on?
I've never seen him wear shoes, no.
So, yeah, it's Jack Johnson.
Wow.
I think he is Jack Johnson.
Make
actually.
banana pancakes.
So
Banana pancake.
I
know that song.
I'm choosing Sebastian.
Okay.
And listen to my logic here.
You'd be really smart
I've got a lot of shit
without knowing it.
I've got a lot of shit to do. I got to get up early as fuck for work in my normal day to day.
Don't make it about you.
It's only about you.
Seb doesn't have to do anything. Seb gets to do whatever he wants.
Dude, that's not true.
Pretty much all the
No,
time.
it
Right
is true.
now, that's what he's doing. But you don't want to be where he was, like what he was doing the past 2 years.
Yeah, like at NYU.
Intense NYU schooling for psychology.
We're talking about right now.
Right now, it'd be probably pretty fun.
If I get to spend a week in anyone's body right now, I get to play video games for a week straight.
Drink a gallon of iced tea a day.
Drink a gallon of iced tea a day, and I get to watch YouTube all day, and I get to just veg out, and it sounds nice.
It makes sense that you would pick
That does
that.
sound nice.
Yeah.
But
This
he
is what you would
watches-
really want to do.
The only thing is, Seb watches sports now, so you'd have to start watching the Mets.
So I'd have to
Yeah.
So I'd have to gouge my eyes out, so I don't have to watch
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah.
I guess so. That's a way to get around that. Or you could just not put the TV on.
Ryan,
That's also
Yeah.
true.
what do you got?
If I had to spend a week in somebody's body, it's a toss-up here because I have two answers.
You can't.
No, you know what? I would like to spend a week in your body, Mike.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Oh, come on.
I would true.
That's
well,
so
no,
nice.
Look at the grin on Mike's face right
because-
now.
He's blushing.
because
Let's hear it.
Your
Adorable.
neck is red.
you're a talented motherfucker.
I'm a talented motherfucker.
You're a talented motherfucker.
You really are, too.
Jesus Christ.
I just want to know what it's like to live your life.
First of all, let's be clear. I'm not Bon Jovi. Okay? You know me. You know what I'm capable of. Okay? Don't have a fancy life.
Yo, newsflash, dude, you are.
And that's
Bon Jovi.
okay.
It's my life.
It's now or never.
And now.
I know.
That's nice, though. Thank you.
I would definitely want to spend a week in your body.
That was the sweetest answer.
I'd want to spend a week being your hands, specifically, so I could see what it's like playing the guitar like that.
Oh, jeez Louise.
Yeah.
Dude, being
Not, the
Strap
other,
in,
not the other
fellas.
stuff you do with your hands, just the guitar aspect.
being hands would be really stressful.
That sounds like an album.
Being hands.
Being hands.
Song's off our latest record called Being Hands. It's called
Let's get it.
Fingernails.
Let's get it.
Do we have any other questions?
We
Ray?
have one more, yeah. The final question we have for this week is, who looks best with a beard and who looks worse without a beard?
Well, this is interesting because we have two of the best beards in the business in this
Right.
room right now.
Correct.
Right here with us.
DJ Khaled.
We have 4 beards in this room, but 2 of them are above bar, like the best.
It's kind of funny because,
Right.
like, as the beards go, it's like they taper off.
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Ryan has the
It's for-
shortest, then
yeah.
you, then me,
It's
then
4
Rob.
very different beards.
We all
yes,
have
right.
beards.
So Mike and Rob have very thick, manly, strong beards.
Can you enunciate the thick a little more?
Thick.
Ooh.
They're nice beards. You got,
Thanks, man.
but wait. The end of the question is who would look the weirdest without it, right?
Who looks the worst without a beard?
I don't remember what these fuckers look like without
It's been
beards.
a while since I've
It's
not
been
had
a
one.
minute.
Dude, I gotta tell you, and this is no offense to you, Mike,
I
but
know it's me.
quite honestly, I would say you,
Yeah.
because the first time I met you,
limp thing.
you really didn't have a beard,
Mhm.
and I've seen videos with you without beards,
Yeah.
and it's
Isn't it weird?
nothing like what you look like now.
Yeah, it looks like an extra.
You look like a completely different person.
I know.
I don't think you look bad without a beard,
I
though.
do.
Now, I mean,
Cover more of your face. Success, dude.
oh, dude.
The less face, the better.
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
trying to hide your face.
That's the strategy right there.
I
That's what
hide-
I'm going with, too.
If you could grow hair on your cheekbones, you would, right?
If I could grow hair all over my face like the Wolverine kid, I would.
yeah.
I look like an asshole without a beard.
It's no bullshit. No, you
I think
don't.
you're
You look
very
nice.
handsome,
Yeah,
with or
dude.
without.
I feel like you shave your beard pretty frequently, right?
That's like a once a year thing for me.
You look like you have a nice job when you shave.
Thank you.
Like you look like like a important
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I just look like
It's a
kid.
professional beard.
Jamie just looks jaded when he shaves. his beard. I see Jamie with no beard. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, what happened? You all right?
Yeah.
You got shit to talk about?
Oh God.
I don't know what Rob really looks like. Last time I saw Rob without a beard is when he scratched me in flag football. So
Yeah, that
In
was
7th grade.
Literally
Yeah.
15 years ago.
So-
Dude,
something.
literally right after that, that's when Rob could grow a beard.
yeah,
was like, I finally cut someone.
You cut me. It was like,
Beard's out.
you just cut me and a big ass beard flew out.
That's how it works, right?
Funny thing about beards before you go, James. Funny thing about beards, I didn't see this kid for 2 years, and he was on my bus in 6th grade. And finally, we walked to the bus stop, and it was 6th grade, and he had a full beard. I was like,
a full beard?
Jesus Christ,
Or
dude.
did it look like pubes?
No, dude, it was a full beard.
Really? Interesting.
It was wild.
6th grade.
When
6th grade.
When
Really?
kids have beards?
6th grade. And he lived 4 houses away from me.
That kid's got problems. I mean, that's not how the
He has-
body's supposed to work.
No, it's not.
Whoa, wait, hang on. Is someone tapping on the window?
Who's there?
Let him in.
It's them kids.
Come on in.
The kids are back. The kids
They're
are
in.
back.
Guys, it's birthday time.
It's time for little 3 birthdays.
Birthday time.
Lay them on us.
All right. I got a few this week.
Yeah, you
I mean,
It should be
always,
3.
It's 3, yeah.
None less than 3, no more than 3.
Perfect. Just how we like it.
Just
So
how
excited.
you idiots like it.
Come on.
So excited.
So, our first birthday.
Go.
Drum roll.
It's a guy.
Okay.
He's very tall.
Yao Ming.
He's a sportsman.
Shaquille
Yao,
O'Neal.
I said Yao Ming.
Okay.
He is I can't give away the sport. He has survived something.
Magic Johnson.
Beacon's so
There
good
you
at
go.
this.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Magic
Happy
Johnson.
birthday, Magic Johnson.
Birthday, Magic Johnson.
Congrats, dude. You're still with us.
Dude, you're
I don't-
58 years old.
I don't remember this. Did he have?
AIDS.
He had full blown.
Full-blown
Full-blown.
AIDS, yeah.
It wasn't just the HIV.
Not the half kind.
I'm HIV positive, dude.
Half kind.
I'm HIV positive.
I'm only got
that
half
he
Dude,
has
happy
AIDS.
birthday, Magic Johnson.
You got half credit.
Good job, Magic.
Thanks for listening.
Good job getting LeBron on your team, too. I'm bringing
Yeah,
sports
real
into this
good.
podcast.
No, you're not.
So, our second birthday is near and dear to my heart.
Okay.
He's played a jerk.
Oh, Steve Martin.
Oh,
Whoa!
hey! Yo. Happy birthday, Steve.
God
Martin.
damn.
Steve Martin, my
Happy
favorite
birthday.
comedian of all time.
How did you know that?
I think
Because he's my favorite comedian of all time.
Did
he
you
was,
look this
he was
up?
in a movie called The Jerk.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
He played a jerk.
If Rob wasn't here, I would have gotten like 4 more points.
You would have got
before
really
anyone
into it. I
would
kind of
have gotten.
fucked it up. I'm sorry. I got
No,
really
that's
excited
good.
about Steve Martin.
That's good. That's good for him that someone could figure him out.
Is he
that
really
way.
your favorite comedian?
He's up there, for sure.
Dude, he's 72.
Yo, his hair has
He doesn't look a day over 55.
Cherish him while he's alive.
Steve Martin's hair has been white for 45
Since he
years.
was,
Yeah, dude.
Since he
Look
was
at that
18,
face.
Look
19,
how
yeah.
white his hair
Look at that face. Look at that handsome face.
Dude,
He's
he
funny,
doesn't look a
dude.
day over 55.
No.
Happy birthday.
I love Steve Martin, dude.
Happy birthday, Steve Martin.
Cheaper by the Dozen, my favorite movie.
Stever by the
Planes,
dozen.
Trains, and Automobiles, one of my favorite movies.
Great film. Great film.
This last one I got to pick.
Hopefully.
Okay.
you-
There's
Yeah.
2 good ones.
There's a few.
They both should have been included, but like I don't know. We only have room for 3.
Yes, we do.
As the name implies.
No more, no less.
All right. She's been around for a little while, but she's been married to a couple people.
Okay.
So
Madonna.
just chicks in
she-
general.
She's pretty short. She has dark hair. She's extremely attractive. She's an actress.
Okay.
She's been on TV shows. She's been in movies.
Why did you do all the clues for this one really vague?
Yeah, this is Vegas shit.
Yeah.
Because this one's like I don't
There's
know.
gonna be so many people.
Everything I say about her is gonna give it away too
Here's the
quickly.
thing. Do I
feel
know who
like.
it is?
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
We all extra know who it is.
Okay.
I'm sure at some point.
I never know who anyone is, so that's why I asked.
Well, okay. So we've all been. There's no way we haven't been like super attracted to her, like top of the list.
Has anyone
attracted
met
to
her here?
No,
Okay.
no. She was in a movie about ballet.
Oh, Natalie Portman.
Natalie Portman?
Nope.
No.
Wow, way off.
No, you're not that far off. You're thinking of the right movie.
that-
Mila
wait, what?
Kunis.
Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mila Kunis.
Happy fucking birthday.
How old
Mila
is she?
Kunis.
Birthday.
Dude, she's 34.
No way.
Ripe
Yeah.
for the picking.
Wait, what does that mean? No way. You thought she was
She
younger?
doesn't look
No, I thought she
34.
was older.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
really?
Really?
Do you know when she did that 70s show, she
Yeah.
was only 16 years old?
Yeah, dude.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. She lied
yeah.
to the producer, said she was 18, and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure, fine, you're 18.
Dude, that was a
Fuck.
that was
That's
a true
crazy.
fact.
Happy birthday.
God damn.
Some solid birthdays this week.
She's really good in Black Swan too. That was the movie I was trying to reference.
I forgot she was in Black Swan.
She's
I
the
totally forgot about that
she is
movie
the-
in general.
best part of that movie, dude.
Yo, forgetting Sarah Marshall though.
That's Ryan's fetish.
Specifically for getting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
just
dude.
that.
Judd Apatow movies are my fetish.
Just
Anything the Apatow puts out. Oh my god.
if it's not Judd, I don't want it.
Has he put out anything in like? I can't
No, he's
remember.
resting on his
He
laurels.
just did a stand-up special for Netflix.
that you haven't
Oh, he
heard
did.
of.
No, I watched 5 minutes of it and decided I didn't like it.
Oh wait, Yeah,
That's my time limit for
It does.
everything.
It
Yeah,
sounds
once
like
I give
it.
it. I give it 5 minutes. If you don't get me in 5 minutes, you ain't getting me.
Didn't he do that Gary Shandling documentary?
Yes, he did.
I think so. Yeah.
I still have to see that. Anyway,
Yay!
Rob, for real? Thanks for being here, dude.
Hey, thanks for having me.
It's really
good
been a
time.
pleasure,
Yeah,
man.
This was
It's
a
been
lot of
real
fun.
fun time.
Can't wait to have you guys come on to my podcast.
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
think
be
we
doing.
can put a bow on this. Rob, tell us about your podcast.
So it's called the Bitterman Podcast. It's on pretty much anything that you listen to podcasts on. We got it on Spotify, on iTunes. There's a bug in my mouth. Google Play Music. It's on.
Ew, dude.
Anything, essentially that runs podcasts, you'll be able to listen to it on. Or you know what? You could just do the old Google Bitterman Podcast, which is what I do with everything. I just Google it.
Yep.
Get outta
just
here,
fucking
fly.
Google it.
We'll be sharing his podcast link in the show notes just so you actually get to the
Aw.
right Bitterman podcast.
Oh,
because
thanks.
From what we know, there's a few out there. So.
Because there's other people named Bitterman that have been on podcasts, so you got to look specifically for Bitterman Podcast.
Yes,
Seriously,
yes,
guys,
y'all.
check it out. It's awesome. He does a really good job.
Yeah, we talk a little bit about the news. We talk about sports. We talk about just your average day to day and other bullshit.
All the stuff that isn't on this show.
Yep.
pretty much,
right?
and a little bit that is on the show
There
as
you
well
go.
too.
Yeah, there's a little bit of crossover.
All
You
fetish.
guys definitely inspire me a little bit on my
Aw,
podcast.
dude.
That's nice.
Thank you,
true.
dude.
we fucking
good
love
guys.
you, Rob.
I love you guys.
Thanks for being here, Rob.
Thanks for having me.
Anyways,
Appreciate it.
Uh,
Mike, hit us with those socials.
As for us, the Three Birthdays gang, follow us on Instagram at 3birthdayspod. Follow us on Twitter at 3birthdays. We're on Facebook. If you like the show, please rate and review the show. Helps us know what the heck is going on with you guys because we need to know.
Yeah,
We
we don't
do.
know.
Are we doing it good? Are we doing it bad?
Are you okay?
We also have a comment box on our website too,
Yeah.
below the episodes, under the episodes tab. So
Yeah.
if you want to leave us a comment on there as well.
Hit us up, 3birthdays.com. That's our website. We got some stuff on there.
Which great website, by the way, guys.
Thank
I just
you.
checked
Thank
it out
you.
the other day. It looks
Thank you.
great.
Thanks,
Thanks.
dude.
We're
Very
gonna
much
try.
appreciated.
We're thinking about T-shirts at some point. Maybe
Yeah.
we don't know yet.
Put me down for one.
Might be T-shirt time soon.
There's a store on there.
T-shirt.
But yeah, so
We're getting some stuff together with the store. It's gonna be cool. You guys should check it out.
Thanks
But,
for listening,
yeah.
guys. Yeah. It's been real.
We love you.
It's always real. We've been the Three Birthdays podcast. Peace.
Bye.
Bye bye.
It's finally here. Happy birthday to